and I'm here with John Roselli. Welcome back, John. And what do you make of this? Of really the rest of the colts that Rachel Alexandra defeated on Preakness Day?
I would use the word exposed. I would say the two big disappointments for me were Freeze and Fire and Pioneer of the Nile. I've liked certainly Freeze and Fire all year, and Pioneer of the Nile I've come to like quite a bit. They both had beautiful stalking trips. They were right off the pace. They had every opportunity to punch it in and do something special, and they just went out the back door.
Okay, are there any other groups of horses that you'd like to comment on that, as far as the colts go in the coming out of the Preakness?
Well, I think we see this every year. Typically, the horses that blossom early seem to be so good, and then the late bloomers kind of go past them. And I think the horses that we've been talking about all winter and spring are not going to be talked about. We're not going to talk about them much more. I think there's a group that we haven't talked about, which is the horses that didn't make it through the Derby Trail, the I Want Revenges, the Pamplemooses, Quality Road, the list goes on and on. I think the best part of this crop just didn't make it. Right. So we lost the high quality. We're left with two really excellent runners here in Rachel Alexandra and Mind That Bird. And then there's a third set, besides the Never Have Beens and the Didn't Make It's. There's the ones who are yet to bloom, and I would include Chocolate Candy in that group.
Okay, as far as let's talk a bit about Mind That Bird. He was dismissed by so many handicappers, yourself included, and how did he? Why did he show something? How do you see that? Why did he really show something to be a genuine animal?
I can think of two reasons. One is that 3-year-olds blossom this time of year, and he showed some quality last year as a 2-year-old in Canada, and just really came into himself. The other is tactical, figuring to take him further off the lead has enhanced his late run, and he's able to sustain a late run for 3-4 furlongs, and that's made the difference.
Okay, so how does this shape up for the Belmont Stakes? Who do you see being the obviously Rachel Alexandra and Mind That Bird are major contenders. Is there anybody else that can come up and win this race in the Belmont?
If she goes, she's not guaranteed to go. I hope she does. It'll be a tremendous race. I think that we'll see horses like Musket Man. We'll see horses like Lucas's colt. His name slips me right now. They're okay. They're part of the scenery. I think the top two, and I think a horse like Chocolate Candy, who's really bred for it, has shown some high quality, maybe got some needed experience in the Derby. That's an important thing. I think he can be a factor. The two from the Preakness, I would rate them almost evenly. I think that it's going to help going to Belmont for Mind That Bird, especially if it's a smaller field. He has less traffic to deal with. The big sweeping turns means that he won't get stuck behind a wall of horses, makes his trip easier. So despite the fact that he's a small horse, I think running at Belmont will help him.
Except he'll be at the mercy of the pace, obviously. And
obviously,
we'll
and it could be a slower pace, so it could be tougher for him that way.
Exactly. Okay, John, thank you very much.
Thanks.